Welcome and thank you for your interest in the British Columbia Society of Landscape Architects. The mandate of the BCSLA is to uphold public health, safety, and welfare as it relates to the professional practice of landscape architecture, while furthering and maintaining proper standards of professional practice. Landscape architects in British Columbia must be members of the BCSLA to use the title Landscape Architect. There are multiple ways to apply and criteria to meet to begin the process of becoming a registered landscape architect in British Columbia. This webinar offers an overview of the application procedure for North American and international applicants. Students enrolled and registered in an accredited post-secondary landscape architecture program of study may apply to become a BCSLA student associate. Students can access BCSLA resources and support free of charge. Applicants applying as pre-intern associates are in the process of meeting the requirements needed to apply as a BCSLA intern. Pre-intern associates have been employed for less than 6 years in the field of landscape architecture, or have a degree in an allied discipline, or work experience in a related field. Pre-interns gain access to BCSLA resources and support while working to qualify as an intern. BCSLA interns must have an undergraduate or master's degree in landscape architecture from an accredited program, or at least 6 years of experience in the field of landscape architecture, or an equivalent combination of experience and education in an allied discipline. BCSLA interns must gain 2 years of work experience under the supervision of a qualified mentor, pass the 4-part landscape architect registration examination, and successfully complete an oral examination before becoming a registered landscape architect in the province of British Columbia. Landscape architect is the designation awarded to an applicant who is a full-time employee in the public sector or private industry in a management, policy, administrative, or coordinating role, or to a full-time professor, lecturer, or writer as teaching or research faculty. Landscape architect members are not registered and cannot stamp drawings. If an applicant is a registered landscape architect under the authority of another professional landscape architect regulatory agency, whether in another Canadian province, in a U.S. state, or in a country outside North America, successful completion of the oral examination is necessary to qualify as a registered landscape architect in British Columbia. Use of title, Registered Landscape Architect and Landscape Architect, are governed by statute in British Columbia. It is important that you are familiar with the bylaws of the BCSLA with regard to use of title. The following information is to help you apply online, as well as to provide assistance in selecting which of the 5 categories is most suitable for your initial application. Applicants and candidates for registration need to go to the BCSLA's website and sign up for an account. Create a secure online candidate account by entering your first name and last name, a username, and your email address. Log into your new candidate account and you will see the candidate information page. For applicants coming from within North America, use the guide The Road to Registration. This helpful flowchart outlines the application process for those who will seek to qualify for the oral exam as interns or through reciprocity as registered landscape architects. Especially helpful to international applicants is the step-by-step guide to licensure. Please visit our multilingual licensure page for details in English, French, Simplified Chinese, Farsi, Korean, and Spanish. The Licensure Self-Assessment tool helps candidates determine which category is most suitable to their background, experience, and education. The BCSLA Bridge to Registration flowchart details the process for internationally trained professional licensure candidates. The document is available in 6 languages. The demand for landscape architects parallels the busy development industry in British Columbia. This demand is also growing as the scope of work performed by landscape architects encompasses green technology. Review your application to ensure forms are complete and all supporting documents are ready. Once complete, the applications are sent in confidence to the BCSLA Credentials Committee for review. The committee recommends applicants to the Board of Directors based on the established criteria for each category of applicant. The Board's final decision is communicated by BCSLA staff to each applicant. Before signing out, there is an optional survey you may wish to complete to support our diversity initiative. Use the Save Draft feature to return later and complete your application when supporting documents are received. Thank you for your attention, and please feel free to contact the BCSLA with any further questions you may have.